brought in both the Jack Smith case and the Fonnie Willis case. In both cases, the judges, the magistrate judges, put out a warning to Donald Trump: be careful about your social media, be careful about what you do. He didn't seem to abide by that. So Jack Smith is now looking for a narrower gag order, something that specifically prevents Donald Trump essentially from intimidating people involved in the cases. How do you think that's going to go, and how does that get handled? If Jack Smith gets his way and gets something narrower, question always becomes, how do you enforce a problem like Donald Trump and his social media?
Sure. Well, two things. One, Donald Trump has at his disposal a tool that defendants for the last couple hundred years simply did not have, right? This is the ability to press a button, and he has a huge megaphone on social media. That technology is fairly recent, so there's not a lot of case law around it. But the other aspect is that this is sort of a power struggle, obviously, between Judge Chutkan and Donald Trump. And Judge Chutkan is ultimately going to win this battle. And this is why. She will do it in a measured way, and Jack Smith is proceeding in a measured way. And they're saying, here's the evidence of what he has done in the past. Here's a concern about what he is going to do in the future. And Judge Chutkan, what are the tools that she has in her toolbox? She doesn't want to arrest him and put him in custody until the election or until the trial. That is going to be problematic, but she can impose pretty considerable financial fines. She can say your first financial fine for your first transgression is going to be X amount of dollars. The next time you do it, it's going to be twice that amount, and she can keep going up. So once she imposes an order, once he violates that order, now we're not really talking about First Amendment so much anymore. We're talking about his violating the court's order. And with respect to the line where the First Amendment is drawn, that's always a tricky line. But remember who Jack Smith and Judge Chutkan's ultimate audience is. It is the Court of Appeals and perhaps the Supreme Court. And who are they? They are judges. And they understand the importance of keeping control over a trial and the judicial system. So I think ultimately they're going to play this correctly, and it is going to not go well for Donald Trump. It will be frustrating along the way, but that's where it's going to end up.
Carol, we appreciate that. And of course, your experience as a judge is helpful in that case. Carol Lamb is a former United States Attorney for the Southern District of California.